Down here at Weldon boat ramp today, I see they got another sign up talking about the Alabama spotted bass, but I was looking on the internet and there's also a Kentucky spotted bass, and they actually thought they were in the same family, but they're not, but they look identical, and the only way you can tell them apart is to remove scales from each bass and look at the scales under a microscope. So they talk about through resource competition, that means food. They're taking the largemouth food away, and interbreeding. They're trying to take over the Roanoke River. So the big spot that I caught 2 videos ago, once I got him home, I caught him in the shade, but once I got him home, I realized it wasn't a spot like I thought it was. It was a hybrid. He had the separated dorsal instead of the connected dorsal. He didn't have any teeth. He didn't have the tube patch. So I think this year I probably caught 200 spotted bass, and out of that I probably took 100 of them, half of them, out of here. We ate some, I give some to my neighbors, and when all else fails, I will always bring my boat down here, and if I see people fishing on the bank, I'll give this spotted bass away to people who ain't having much luck catfishing and such. They're definitely taking over from the largemouth. And I'm not the only one saying this. There's other channels that have spoke with me, and there's people on Facebook that float this river like almost as much as I do. And they realize that, yeah, there's definitely a problem. You catch 20 bass and 18 or spotted bass, yeah, that's a problem. They should be like 50-50. So the river's at 1500 today. That's as low as you'll ever see it. You can see the boulders that are exposed when you're fishing off the rocks. You can see why this side, fishing from the bank on this side, is better than fishing from the bank on the other side, or even from a boat. The reason why, because all these boulders are underwater, creating turbulence and eddy currents, and the stripers love that. So I'm gonna walk down there and show you what it looks like. So this is the big rock that a lot of boats in the springtime when the water's up, it will bite your propeller off. Ain't no telling how many that rock right there has tore up. So this time of year I usually slow down. Right now I'm waiting for all the leaves to get off the trees so I can actually hit some good holes. So when you fish off the rocks in the springtime, these smaller boulders here that you see are creating turbulence. They're underwater, 10, 15, 20 feet underwater. I think this is why fishing off the rocks from the bank is so good. If you look on the other side, it's not as many rocks in the water as it is on this side.
tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday, and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. But I keep on thinking about you, sister golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. But I keep on thinking about you, sister golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? Now I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it.